Good morning. This is the first time I'm vlogging with my new glasses. Why do I do this to myself? I look so cute all day. That's a lie. But like, why don't I ever film? I don't care. I am gonna try to make it look a little better though. Wow, I can't believe this is what my solution was to feel better. I've also been wearing this shirt for like 3 days. I will probably wear it today as well. That's just how it be sometimes. I love them so much. What is behind me? I love them so much. And I'm going to the dentist today to get my teeth cleaned. That is so mature of me to take care of myself and my health preemptively. And I'm so fucking excited. On Friday, I have an appointment with an ADHD specialist because I realized I just need to like kind of go straight to the source. I already know I have ADHD. I've had ADHD my whole life. When I talked about it in a vlog, the I See Dead People vlog, there are people being like, like just, you don't know, like stop diagnosing. I'm not diagnosing myself. I have ADHD. I just never wanted to medicate it. And now I want to medicate it. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm really excited about that too. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Come on. Oh my God, I'm out of breath from running up the stairs for the charger. My life would be so much happier if I would just treat my ADHD the way I should be treating it instead of like being ashamed of it or brushing it off as like, oh, I'm a little hyper sometimes. There's just so much more to it. So I'm really excited to really dig in and treat it so that I can give myself a fucking break. Like my brain, I never even realized that this was a part of ADHD. I always thought that it was some type of like psychosis. My brain at all times is like hearing at least 1 or 2 songs playing at all times in my head, thinking about the right now, and also like times. So I need a break from that, and also I talk a lot. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I talk a lot. I one most likely to talk your ear off in high school, and sometimes it gets to the point, like right now for example, where my throat literally hurts because I've been talking so much, and once I get stuck on an idea, I just want to talk about it all the time. There's so much to it that like I was so blind to because it was something I didn't want to face basically. Anyways, I didn't even know I was going to talk about ADHD in this. I'm excited for Friday is what I'm saying. However, what I'm not excited about right now is I'm on Twitter and Khloe Kardashian is fucking trending for fucking her face. And I'm so fucking sick of everybody pretending to give a fuck, woke Twitter, and then you're fucking bashing a woman for her face. Here's what I don't like. I don't like that Khloe Kardashian, since I've ever first heard her name as the fat sister, the ugly sister, and all the other shit that comes along with her, she's constantly being beaten down. She does something about it. She goes and gets some work done. And then she trends every time she gets some fucking work done for how much work she got done and making fun of her for getting work done and how bad she looks with her new work when you bitches are the people who made her get the work in the first place. And yes, I know she's a grown-ass woman and she can make her own decisions. However, I'm so sick of people not understanding that when you are harassing somebody online, you are bullying them. Social media is real life in a lot of contexts. Your words hurt me whether you say them to my fucking face, which most of the time the people who say shit behind closed doors, when I say shit to their face, they, what? I never said anything. So you guys are all fucking fake in the first place. But second of all, words hurt regardless of where they're coming from. And when you're on that type of platform that Khloe Kardashian is on, and people are constantly fucking saying shit about the way you look, and then your job is to sell products or be entertaining or have a show or do social media, and that's your whole fucking job, and you can't do it without people fucking berating you, you're mean. You're just mean. And I'm sick, especially right now with oh, free Britney. Yeah, for sure, fucking free Britney. What the media did to Britney was fucking disgusting. And now people are doing it to Khloe Kardashian. They did the same thing to fucking Megan Fox. Dude, Megan Fox has never done anything except for be too hot for your comfortability. And comfort, too hot for your comfort. Megan Fox, literally from the moment she was, what? Oh, I could go on about Megan Fox for fucking ever. The way that the media treated her. Literally people were just like, she's too hot. Let's berate her. And then she's so beautiful that people literally can't find a thing fucking wrong with her. So then people are making fun of her for her thumbs. And it was headlines that she had ugly thumbs. Guess what, bitch? We all do. Our thumbs are weird. They look like fucking worms or a diglet or something. Like, thumbs are not attractive. You're gonna pick apart this woman for her thumbs? And then you're gonna fucking slut shame her when what did she ever do? Look hot on a motorcycle? Look hot fixing cars? Make out with a person in a movie? What, does she even have any nude scenes? Dude, I don't think she even has any fucking nude scenes in Jennifer. I think she has some fucking deep fakes. People are so fucking disgusting, dude. This is why, like, okay, I need to take a breath. All I'm saying, leave these women alone. And listen, back to Khloe, because that's where this whole rant started. If you don't like Khloe because of other shit that she does, okay, fine. Those things do not equate to permission for you to bully somebody for their physical appearance. And then when they go and do something about their physical appearance, to bully them for doing something about their physical appearance. And I've gotten the same shit. Like the same people who tell me, you need to go fucking fix your ugly fucking nose, which, by the way, like, my nose is an ethnic feature to being Middle Eastern. My Lebanese ass grandpa has this nose. My Lebanese ass dad has this nose. Are you fucking kidding me? You mean to tell me I looked up Lebanese nose to show an example of what a typical Lebanese nose looks like and my fucking face shows up on the front page? This is the equivalent of when somebody says, if you look up big nose in the dictionary, it'd be a picture of your face. And apparently with me, it's okay to just make fun of me for that. You know what I'm like? Whatever. I'm not even gonna get, fine, go ahead. But then when I go and I get injections in my nose, then it's like, oh, you're so fake. You're sending the wrong message. Like, well, what do you want then? Whatever, dude. Leave Khloe Kardashian alone. Leave Megan Fox alone. Leave Miley Cyrus alone. Leave Selena Gomez alone. Leave Cardi B alone. Leave Nicki Minaj alone. Leave Ariana Grande alone. Leave these fucking women alone. Leave Taylor Swift alone. Leave these women alone. Leave women alone. Anyways, I have to go get ready for my dentist appointment. I feel better. Thanks for letting me scream. I gotta wash my fucking face too. I'll catch up with you in a bit. I'm back. I'm reading my drafts on Twitter because I say some shit a lot and then draft it because it's some type of therapy for me. I just saw this one. I remember when I was on Vine, people would be like, you're so fucking ugly, and then also be like, you only have followers because you're hot, like pick one. Even like my male friends at the time would be like, oh, you have it so easy. I wish I had it easy like you. If I had tits, then I could get followers like you. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It is true in some cases that if you have big tits, you get followers, obviously. But for the most part, I feel like fangirls will forgive and follow and worship hot white teenage boys over everything. That always pissed me off because it just always felt like I was being completely undermined for what I was doing, which was waking up and grinding every single fucking day to post a Vine every single day. So at one point I was posting 2 YouTube videos a week and 7 vlogs a week. Like I was fucking in it, bitch. And it was bad. It was an obsession and not healthy either. But like for you to say it's because I have tits? What, dude? Like, but then also like you're so ugly, and then I'm the butt of fat jokes, and also, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, so pick one, because you're telling me I only have followers because I'm hot, but then you're using me as the butt of like, you're ugly and your nose is big and you're fat and you'll never have a boyfriend. So like, which one is it? Pick one! What the fuck? Meghan Markle. Okay, so I just got back from the dentist and my teeth are so clean. Guys, I love my dentist so much. In fact, Olivia Cahulis, what up? Anyways, so Meghan Markle. I don't really know a lot about like the royal family or like British drama. From what I understand of the monarchy is it's kind of like at this point more of just like an entertainment thing. I don't know if that's disrespectful. Sorry if you're British and you're like, fuck that, the queen is everything. But I do know Piers Morgan is obsessed with her, just slanders her every chance he fucking gets. And then he got confronted on live TV. This guy just basically was like, you have slandered and dragged Meghan Markle all this time I have listened to you go on and on and on about this. It's because you have some type of weird personal relationship with her. And I was like, what the fuck is this about? Because that's what made Piers Morgan run fucking out of that studio. He called him out on what the truth was, which was he went on a date with Meghan Markle, and he literally in the interview was saying how he was like so hurt about Meghan because he actually really liked her.
She was great fun. She was very intelligent, I thought very smart, very charming, very warm, very direct with eye contact. She was a really nice person, concerned about the planet, the environment, women's rights. But I really liked her. You know, I mean, I'm just sad I lost her as a friend.
So then he goes on to like fucking slander her in the media every chance he gets for years.
And then bang. She met somebody more important, immediately ghosted, and social climbed her way out of my orbit. Can't set your sights on the prince of this country and expect to have a normal private life afterwards. It's part of the deal. For living in palaces at our expense, you get to be in the papers, good, bad, and ugly.
I have some tea that I don't think I've ever spilled. Do you guys remember way back in the day, like my very first scandal, my Reddit joke scandal? Years later, I DM'd the kid because I wanted to do an interview with him and be like, hey, why did you do this? Why did he target me out of all of the other influencers who like, don't get me wrong, I was a hack. I say that all the time. When I started Vine, I was like, not a creator. I was a regular ass person who was posting content that was going viral, and I was meeting friends online, and we were all helping each other. We were all just fucking around. I was making relatable, dumb comedy because that's what did well. But then as I like gained a platform and then I realized I was making money enough that I could actually pursue a real dream, that's when I was like, no, I want to make music. I want to do poetry. I want to actually do the shit that as a young girl growing up in Newcastle, Pennsylvania with no money and no resources and no connections and nobody inspiring me, telling me that I could do these things in this small town, I could actually make something of myself. Anyways, doesn't matter. Regardless, the guy who made the video was from my hometown. So I was like, okay, this has to be personal, right? I was like, listen, I thought you were some random troll on the internet. Now I'm seeing that this was personal. So what's the deal? Why? I've never met you. Turns out the kid who made that video was told to do it by his friend who had a crush on me in like grade school through middle school. I actually, hey, I'm not gonna say your name, but if you're watching this, I had a crush on you too in grade school. Anyways, after that video came out, and I still have all these screenshots because I was gonna do a piece about this. Oh my God, I can't believe I still have all that footage. That kid said that I could interview him. He lives in New York now. And I literally was in New York, had a production team. I was gonna film an interview and he ghosted me in New York. Like he planned a day and everything and he ghosted me because he got fucking scared because he's a fucking pussy. They're pussies. Like you won't fucking say it to my face. I still have all the screenshots of the kid who fucking egged him on after that video, like literally tweeting at me. You're tweeting at me after you tried to ruin my career. That's fucking weird and sick and twisted. Piers fucking Morgan, you spineless fucking dickless cuck. Are you kidding me? You're gonna fucking harass this woman to no fucking end, to the point that she literally resigned as Duchess of fucking England because you fucking forefronted this campaign to talk about what a bad person she is because she didn't want to go on a fucking second date with you. If you have such a problem with Meghan Markle, then why are you so upset that she didn't want to go out with you again? And why would you want to go out with her in the first place if she's such a shitty person? Listen. Okay, I'm gonna calm down and I'll see you in a bit. Washing my sheets. Don't judge me. However, I might actually fall asleep. Like that. I actually have no idea if this video is ever gonna see the light of day. We'll see, I guess. Some of them go out, some of them don't. Most of them do. The other ones go on my Patreon or in a secret folder on my desktop. So, yeah, I don't know if this video is gonna go out. I guess if you're seeing it, it means it did, but this for me right now is about processing something. This is how I've been doing that type of process. So I'm gonna try to do it like that and hopefully get some shit out of my brain so I can like, I think I realized something that's super important, and I think that it's gonna help me a lot in life. I feel like I have this reputation of being a liar, starting drama and shit like that, and I always wondered where that came from, because when I look back at all of the situations that I've been in, I never start anything, and like I will stand by that. I have never once said somebody's name until it was like a point where I felt like I could no longer ignore it. But I have never come to the internet to like try to start a public conference. Come on in, Fred. First time I ever started hearing it was the Ricegum situation. That situation like wasn't, dude, I was fucking physically assaulted and my property was broken because of a Snapchat. Like, that's fucking assault, dude. This isn't like to start drama. And I can hear people saying already, you're only doing this because you want attention. A Coke ad. Drink Coke and you can be a washed up YouTube has-been too. What do you mean I start drama with people? Like, where? And I realized it all goes back to Ricegum, like that situation. I never considered that like starting drama. This is like a real disconnect that I had from the rest of the internet, I think. And maybe why we misunderstand each other so much is because that wasn't starting drama to me. That was, I was assaulted at a party and my property was broken. And the person who did it lied about it and then bragged about it and somehow got away with it, even though in bragging about what he did is somehow like got excused for assaulting me and breaking my property. My heart's pounding right now because this is something that like the first time I talked about this, I got so much shit for it. It's like, dude, no matter how you slice this, like whether you think that it was obnoxious of a YouTuber to approach another YouTuber at an obnoxious YouTuber party where, by the way, everybody was filming and like, that's the thing, like the story got so like turned against me. And I remember that detail was so frustrating to me because people kept saying like, you know, everybody at these YouTuber parties knows the unspoken rule, like nobody films, there's no phones.
Parties where there's just YouTubers and just other people that, you know, also have a following and do social media stuff, people know that we don't like to bring out phones and we don't record people. These YouTuber parties, people know to not take out phones.
I don't got beef with her, but I still think she's a fucking cunt on that bitch. All she did was come in, and this bitch is shoving a camera in his face going, Snapchat, Snapchat, Snapchat. If I was in a situation like that, and I have been in situations like that, I would have fucking grabbed the phone and smashed it as well.
And like, there's literally footage from vlogs at the party and everyone's vlogging, including Ricegum.
He had said that when you go to these YouTuber parties, it's understood that you don't bring out your phone and you don't film people really without their permission. People do film at those parties, and you filmed at those parties. Filming's fine when people are okay with it. You weren't okay with it because you got bamboozled.
And like, that was something that I wish I could just like point to and be like, look guys, like, that's not what happened. This person made videos about me on the internet, making fun of my nose, which is, whatever. So, are you guys happy? I get insecure. What are you guys talking about? My fucking nose. Like, as if that's not, like, something I've heard my whole fucking life. Like, it still hurts to be made fun of for your face. Whatever, fuck it. That's literally the reaction that people want. So this person, for literally no reason at all, saying horrible shit about me, trying to hurt me for some reason. Like, those videos were malicious. Those weren't funny. And if you think they're funny, you have a weird sense of humor.
I don't think there's anything bigger than your nose. How'd it get so big? Can you please tell us? Nose so long, big bird is jealous. Even Pinocchio said it's absurd. Wait, is it Gabby or the Fruit Loop bird? Showing all those scratches on you, but I really think those are stretch marks.
I just feel like, oh my God, I feel like I was saying earlier, like, if you say something to someone, say it to their fucking face. Like, I will say it to your fucking face. So, okay, you made some videos about me? Cool. I'm gonna walk up to you and be like, hey, what's up? And in turn, you're going to pin me to the couch and in your own fucking words, you had to fight me for it. Oh, she was holding on to her phone, so I had to fight her a little bit for it, or I had to work for it, or whatever the fuck you said.
I grab her phone. She kind of holds on tight, though, because, you know, it's her phone. So I kind of had to use two hands to throw it on the floor and run away. She held her phone pretty tight.
What about the scratches? Were those from you?
Bro, I don't even have nails, and she like how? Those scratches actually. So she posted her bruises, and I don't even have nails, bro. I didn't scratch her.
Snatch that shit quick as hell because I'm like, ooh, Spidey senses shit, and then so quick. And then I did that, and then I was like, and then like she tried to get it back.
So when did you hit her in the face?
wait on it. Walked away and looked like a bitch, or I could have did something about it, and I did something about it. I grabbed her phone and I smashed it. I was like, enough is enough, you little stupid bitch.
You're admitting that you fucking assaulted me because you tried to take something from me. I didn't give it to you and you wrestled it from me. That's fucking insane, dude. But what's more insane is that when I said that, everybody's reaction was, that didn't happen.
This thought made a lie up, so fuck her and her shitty show.
And it's like, he's literally telling you it happened. And then for the people who I guess believe it happened, but I deserved it.
I would have fucking grabbed the phone and smashed it as well.
Like, what the fuck is that about? That's where my initial feelings of disdain started and my mistrust for people and my defensiveness. Like, that had real life repercussions for me. I would go to the Grove, which is like a shopping center here, and on like multiple occasions just had gaggles of teenage boys following me around asking me about Ricegum and asking if my phone was broken and filming me and mocking me. At the end of the day, whether you think I'm annoying or dramatic or not, I wanted to speak up for myself in a situation that was wrong. In a situation where I was being bullied online and then assaulted in person when I confronted my bully online in real life. And then from that point forward, it was just like, dude, like no one stood up for me and I get it. And like, I've talked about that on like podcasts and shit. Like so many people have literally asked me in interviews, did it like bother you that nobody stood up for you? And I was like, I mean, no, I get it. It's our job. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to like put yourself in jeopardy for somebody else. But like, there were people at that party, dude. That was like such a lonely time in my life. Cause just like, I guess I just like expect the people who I put my neck out for to like do the same for me. And like there's just certain moments in your life where you realize like, oh fuck, I did not think I was like this upset about this. I actually didn't, but like I literally have never talked about this before, even to like people in my real life. I really just don't talk about it because it's like embarrassing and like it sucked for a long time and still does, because I feel like from that point forward people realized like, oh, no one has her back. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Like I was just a sitting duck because it was like, no one's ever gonna defend her. Dude, this dude assaulted her at a fucking party. Broke her property because he was mad that I challenged him to a rap battle. Dude, it's so fucking nuts. Like, I was literally like, you want a rap battle? And then, wait, you know what's so fucking funny? That one he was fine with. If you watch it back, when I asked him the first one, I was like, do you want a rap battle? He was like, nah. It was like funny. And then the second one, I was like, oh, you want a rap battle? He's like, nah. And I was like, why, you don't have your ghostwriter? And then he gets so mad and broke my phone. Like, he was so insecure. Okay, I'm sorry. Whatever. No, I'm not. Fuck that. Everyone gets to say whatever the fuck they want to say about me. I can't say something back. No, that was weird, dude. I have to eat one of these grapes. They're so juicy. At this point, I really don't care what anybody has to say. Like, if you're still gonna sit here and say some shit about the fact that I said something publicly when I was attacked at a fucking party, I don't know. I don't care, I guess, if you don't like me for that. Like, I just need to be on my, like, no fucks shit right now. No, what's driving me nuts, too, about that is I feel like everyone kept saying that I kept changing my story. And I was like, where? What story did I change? In my very first Snapchat, I was honestly just, like, in shock. to be completely honest. So I just like posted it out of shock, and the first thing I said was like, Ricegum hit me, and then I immediately, like right after I said that, was like, I should specify that. I was pretty fucking clear about it and pretty immediate. He didn't like beat the shit out of me.
If there's a video of me pushing her down and beating her ass, then I want to see it, because nothing like that even happened.
He grabbed me, like twisted my arm and like held me down, and I have like those scratches like up here and on my wrist and arm. I don't want it to seem like he like punched me in the face.
So when did you hit her in the face?
And also at the end of the day, if you make fun of people for a living and are dishing it out constantly online, if somebody approaches you in a joking manner, don't get violent. That was another thing. People were like, oh, if it's serious, file a police report. I did. Like, we literally went to the police. I have the police report still somewhere. Obviously didn't follow through with it, because at that point everybody was like attacking me, and I'm like, oh my god, well, I can't actually do anything about this. And whatever. It doesn't matter. It does, but like it doesn't, you know? It doesn't matter anymore. It made me stronger, and it made me like reevaluate some shit and realize some shit. Kind of a beginning of an end for me, which was ultimately like good for me. So I used to wonder about the everything happens for a reason thing. That situation actually led to like, you know, me reevaluating like what I wanted to do and who I wanted to spend my time with and shit like that. And then that was ultimately good for me in the long run, even though in the short run it was like really painful and like a difficult like transition. You figure it out and you find your way. So not everything happens for a reason, but you can give a reason to anything that happens to you. I'm very sure of that. Everybody looked at that as me starting drama. That was the public perception. I don't know why I try to like make sense of it, but probably because it was such a big part of my life, and it was like actually like for real trauma. That was really validated for me, which I also really needed that. I spoke to a media training coach when I hired PR for my book. She was the first person to say to me, like, I've never seen what has happened to you. And she's like major media training person. And she was like, the amount of sheer slander, like obviously with you working with me, I've done my research, I've looked into everything. It's slander, it's defamation. Like, I've never seen anything like this based on nothing. You are experiencing like a very real trauma. And I was like, oh my god, thank you for saying that. Like, it's hard to talk about because like nobody's ever like experienced it. The internet's honestly like really bad for me, because like it reinforces like the negative self-talk that I've like always had. People really it's weird that it gets to me, because even I'm like, it's so weird that that gets to you, but like like when you're waking up to like all these, like all of my Instagram tags being like articles that I was, fuck dude, why is this so hard? Like, just this. It's not that deep. It is actually, but waking up to articles that you were found dead in your home, like, it's almost like, do you have one of those nightmares where you like walk and see your dead body? Like, it's that kind of feeling. It almost feels too real, because it is too real, because that's like, I'm so open about like how suicidal I've been. So like seeing articles like it's just weird. Like, it's uncomfortable. It's like fucking sinister. Even just the memes where it's like those like future cities, and it's like society once Gabby leaves, and society once we kill off Gabby Hanna, and like that shit. The number of times I've fantasized about all of the ways in which my death would benefit others, like, that's like a really dark triggering thing for me to see that. And like, I know that like kids on Twitter are just being mean, but it's like weird because like if somebody was that cruel in person to like joke about people killing themselves, you'd be like, wow, what a toxic, horrible person that is. I never want to be friends with that person. And then when people do it online, it's like, yes, go queen, expose. Like, no, dude, like it's fucking toxic. And like, I'm a fucking person, dude. Like, this is my real life. This is like literally a hostile and toxic work environment for me. Like, this sucks, dude. When you love your job as it is and you spend so much time doing it, it's already your world. When your job is also filming yourself and like this is my world. What am I even talking about? I don't know. I need to, I haven't cried this hard in a long time. Let me check my period app. Oh my god, I tweeted reminiscing about the time a YouTuber was trying to hook up with me and I kept like stopping his advances from trying to have sex with me. And he was like, are you on your period or something? And I was like, no. And then he kept trying to have sex with me. And then he was like, oh, you just don't want to have sex? And I was like, no. And he was like, you're fucking weird. Oh my god. I needed a breath. Almost choked on a grape. Oh my god. Have you ever gotten grape juice? If you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you're eating grapes, sometimes like some of the juice gets stuck in the back of your throat and that shit feels so weird and shitty. I wonder if I'm gonna post this. If you're seeing this, I was feeling bold. He made like 6 months worth of content about it. He produced a whole song about it. And still one of the top videos on his channel, I think. We stan a relevant queen. But everybody's always like, oh my god, I can't breathe. I'm back. Everybody's always like, she can't stop talking about the drama. Dude, I barely respond even, really. And that's always confusing too, because it's always like, it's either she can never stop talking about the drama or she literally always ignores and she never responds. Like, depending on like what you need the argument to be, that's like one of the two things of like, no matter what, if I respond or don't, like you're gonna pick one of these things that I am. And that was always really frustrating too. When you're trying to like figure out how to be a person and then the world keeps like contradicting itself. I say the world because I feel like I'm in a constant toxic relationship with the internet where I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do because like everything I do is wrong. So like I say something and I'm a bad person. I don't say something and I'm a bad person. You know what I mean? Like no matter what I do, I'm wrong. So like you want me to be a better person, but like you won't let me no matter what. People stretch so much to like hurt me sometimes. Guys, I kind of regret this tattoo. Oh, fuck. It has a great story, but like, oh my god, it's on my dominant hand. I wasn't expecting that to be such an issue. And also, it's ever so slightly too far to the right. So when I move my knuckle, the T moves and it stresses me out. The word stretches out with my hand. Kind of like if you had a penis tattoo when you got an erection. I'm 12. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go eat some grapes. No, I'm gonna go hang out with Peyton. I'm gonna eat some grapes and hang out with Peyton. Peyton and I are gonna eat some grapes. Actually, he's probably not gonna eat any grapes. One of us or both of us is gonna have some grapes. I'm a